Star Wars: Knights of the Old Republic, otherwise known as KOTOR, is a role-playing game developed by BioWare and published by LucasArts. It was released for the Xbox in 2003. The game takes place 4,000 years before the events of the now classic movies of our era. KOTOR is open-ended, meaning the player can customize to be either male or female and make choices in the game that affect the story. These choices typically are either good or evil, and your character's personality slowly changes the more choices you make as you lean to either the light or into darkness. The general critical response was extremely enthusiastic. KOTOR won numerous awards and has seen success as the Game of the Year from many sources including IGN, GameSpot, Computer Gaming World, PC Gamer, G4, not to mention countless others. The Interactive Achievement Awards awarded it for Best Story and Best Character Development, while the Los Angeles Times listed Knights of the Old Republic as one of the most influential works of the Star Wars expanded universe. Which is why the KOTOR movie trilogy exists. The story, so epic and true in the director's eyes, sees it as an equal to the classic movie saga.
Since fate, or the Force, is driving us into a confrontation with the Dark Lord.
The game features a talented voice cast, including many actors that work heavily in television, cartoons, and other game-related projects.
They said the Force could do terrible things to a mind.
Even acclaimed actor Ed Asner lent his voice to the game to portray Jedi Master Vrook.
And I fear this quest to find this mysterious Star Forge.
Even with such a cast, there was no voice associated with the character you play as. So the director took it upon himself and decided to use his own voice to fill in the gaps.
All you need to worry about is letting us through.
So the transition from game to movie was quite smooth. With that, so began the grand task of translating this story, the story of which takes about 40 hours of gameplay to complete, into movie form. The best option for this was a 3-movie trilogy. But it's not simply a translation of the game. Added characters, new scenes and situations, completely original but made to add to the story have been included, as well added visual effects and a few extra surprises. For the music, a completely new soundtrack using music ranging from Muppet Treasure Island to Harry Potter to Starship Troopers, and yes, of course, that famous Star Wars music, give it an original feel, but keep it in line with the Star Wars style and mythos. The first of the 3 movies, KOTOR Episode 1, was released in 2006 and enjoyed moderate success on the internet. It was available for download as a full movie, in small parts on YouTube, and even a full DVD with animated menus and special features. The first part on YouTube has far surpassed the 100,000 viewer count, and with the upcoming sequel, Episode 2, getting close to completion, the fan base continues to grow. There have been fan-made trailers, fan art, posters, and even websites and message forums celebrating the movie trilogy. This massive undertaking has been made solely for the love of Star Wars and the KOTOR universe. It has been a non-profit venture from the beginning and will continue to always be that way.
Davik can't have people not paying his debts.
For those who love Star Wars but don't have the 40+ hours it takes to experience the story themselves, now have a chance to see the epic story unfold in movie form. It was made to introduce to a new audience, as well as its faithful, a fresh and cinematic take on this fascinating era. Star Wars: Knights of the Old Republic. See it again, for the first time. Available now.